Do I have a second? Mr. Ben Becker, you're up to the podium, sir. Mr. Becker, you have 5 minutes to speak to agenda item K1 and your hearing of citizen item.
Good evening, trustees.
Good evening.
Wanted to spend most of my time talking about the budget allocation manual, but y'all removed that from the agenda again. This process started back in late March, early April, I think, where in your original budget workshop, you took it off the agenda. Then last month, I was extraordinarily heartened by the actions of this board when you voted unanimously to reject the status quo in the allocation manual. All of you speaking about the fact that the district could do better. And y'all also spoke about the fact that it was going to be hard work. We're going to have a lot of meetings, we have to get together and provide the administration direction. A week later, administration came to you with a proposal that significantly addressed your questions of equity in the budget. What happened? Handful of parents rung the phones of the administration, your offices, and told you the world was ending. And the superintendent suggested, we'll do a study. This administration has proposed many times to right this wrong, and this board is the one that has failed to act. There doesn't need to be a study. If a student is white in this district, they are more than 3 times more likely to be found in a magnet Vanguard school than in a non-magnet. And that wouldn't be so much of a problem other than you spend hundreds of dollars more on those kids. In some of your schools, like HSPVA and DeBakey, you spend $1,400 more per student out of magnet funds. Those schools are 27% white, 27% Asian. That doesn't look like our district. That's not equity. And we've already heard tonight, after some of the other speeches, parents asking, how can you speak against these good schools, parents who work hard, these successful schools? And what I would say is, no student should get extras before they all have the minimum. You don't need 3 and 4 theaters when some kids don't have art teachers. This board cannot wait to act. Another study, another round of budgeting is not going to change these facts. This board may change, but it will not change these facts. If you vote for this budget now, just 2 weeks away, by pulling this off the agenda, you're now going to meet again for another budget workshop next week. What direction can you possibly give the administration with 1 week's notice before they put a budget before you? You're effectively abdicating your responsibility to set fiscal budgeting policy to the administration. I'll end with this. No child in a public school deserves more opportunity than another child. The rest of the world can be a competitive marketplace and give preference to those with capital and power, but our public schools are meant to be an equalizer, a cycle breaker, a model of the world we want to create. No child in a public school deserves more opportunity than another child. Please take responsibility now.